Max, PaySwag, Customer Engagement Technologies, is our second company that we've done together. Why don't you go over how we got here?
Oh, I remember how we got here. We started with Car Loans Inc., a subprime auto lender, and we were facing some huge delinquencies, write-offs, charge-offs, and some challenges that involved a subprime market, non-prime, underbanked market. This customer base did not want to talk to us. They didn't want to answer their phone. They didn't want to communicate with us. And more importantly, they didn't respond to mail. They didn't respond to email. And they wanted to pay with cash. They didn't want to pay with ACH. They didn't want to pay with credit card. They simply wanted to pay with cash. And we had to figure out how to talk to them in a way that they would talk to us, and how to handle and allow them to make cash payments without even knowing a loan number. That faced quite a challenge that required technology.
Right, and it's actually harder than it sounds at first, because the data to drive all this is an enterprise system that's not architected to deliver a mobile application. Meanwhile, the payment rails for ACH and card and cash, they're mobile, but they're very narrowly focused. So we had to come up with a platform that could bring the data together with those payment rails and deliver it in a beautiful native application that really spoke to our borrowers.
Yeah, and beyond car loans, we learned real quickly that PaySwag and the technology we were creating using a mobile phone could be used in numerous different industries. One of the ones that was most obvious was government. In California alone, there's 4.2 million suspended driver's licenses. We found out in Nevada alone that making a payment in cash was so difficult. I myself went into the court system.
This is a great story. Go on.
And I stood in line, went through security, got searched to get to the front of the line to tell them that I wanted to make a payment arrangement and I wanted to make $50 payments. And it was such a long hassle of a process that it made me realize there's got to be a better way. And I think that's when I came back to you and I said, you know what? We've got something that will work for government, something that will work for finance, something that will work for utility payments. I mean, there are millions and millions of underserved, underbanked Americans that simply want to be able to pay with cash, don't respond to mail, but 90% of them or more have a mobile phone. I think that was the revelation that you and I had.
That's right. And as we started showing this to other businesses and governments, they wanted it. And that's when we realized we got to make a product out of this. And it's now live at our automotive lender. And we've got several other customers in different verticals lining up already. We've got some contracts. Now we're at the point where we're ready to get some sales and marketing organization behind this and really start to ramp it up, scale it up. And that's why we're looking for an accelerator to help us.
Absolutely. We've got to find out what the next step is.